FPL Game Week 5 review. We're going to go over who had the best, who performed the best, what my points overall were, and then potential players to look for Game Week 6. Let's do this. So yeah, I got 33 points overall, which is pretty poor, to be honest, considering the average was 42. I'm 9 points behind the average. Yeah, it wasn't the greatest of game weeks for me. Pickford only with 1 point, of course, they played Liverpool, so yeah, it was always going to be tough for Pickford. Munoz only with 2 points, not really great there. I mean, considering the West Ham, not ideal. Timber only 1 point, Van der Ven 1 point, Cucurella with a big fat 0 points. Yeah, my back line just had an absolute stinker. But Salah at least done the business. He got 10 points, not too bad. Got a cheeky assist. Semenyo with 5 points as well. Grealish with only 1 point. Gibbs White with 2 points. Very disappointed in that because, yeah, Nottingham Forest were playing Burnley. Big Ange has not done well for them so far. Nottingham Forest. João Pedro only with 2 points. Yeah, Chelsea went down to 10 men against Man United. Cheers, Robert Sanchez. And cheers, Enzo Maresca for subbing off Cole Palmer and their only goal threat as well. Cheers for that. Ekatike with 8 points, not too bad. At least he's still delivering, but again, I am still concerned of when Isaac actually gets up the fitness and stuff like that. But my bench, I could have had more points. Dubravka 4 points, Reinders with 9 points, Richarlison with 9 points. I would have beaten the average. Oh man. And then Ronaldo got sent off for Sunderland against Aston Villa, yeah, the 1-1 draw. Yeah, but it is game week to forget for me, guys. If we look at the G League, I've slipped down to third, and Cash, you're back top. You're back top again, Cash. You got 45 points to your team. Bergvall, Haaland. Yeah, Haaland's definitely carried you in terms of points. Chalba's up there as well. But yeah, it's definitely Haaland who's got you the points there, 100%. But yeah, let's look at the players that I would recommend for game week 6. Okay, so the first player that could potentially be a good pick, Harry Maguire. Yeah, I never thought I'd be saying about Harry Maguire, but he got 11 points against Chelsea, not too bad at all from Big Harry. Got an assist, clean sheet. Well, it was a clean sheet when he was subbed off, so at least he got that. He played 69 minutes in total, so the Man United had the clean sheet still by the time he was on the pitch. Got 2 bonus points as well. I mean, their fixtures might be a bit interesting. Brentford away. I mean, you could say they win that, but with Man United these days, you just never know. Then they've got Sunderland at home, Liverpool away. So yeah, that Liverpool away game, yeah, just write that off instantly. But yeah, if Maguire can maybe get a goal from somewhere, you just never know. You never really know, to be fair. But yeah, moving on to Leeds, surprisingly, and Anton Stach. Now, yeah, Leeds had a very, very good result against Wolves, winning 3-1, and Stach was a big part of that. Played the 490, got a goal, got an assist, 3 bonus points, 15 defensive contributions as well. And being only 5 million, it's a very good little acquisition as well. Of course, he did the business for them as well when earlier in the season when they beat Everton. And then they've got decent fixtures coming up as well. But I mean, Bournemouth might be tough for them. Same with Tottenham. But then after that, they've got Burnley, West Ham. So yeah, I think Leeds, after those them 2 games against Bournemouth and Tottenham, I think Leeds could get a solid 6 points from there. And Statue would definitely be a big part of that. So yeah, if you're looking for a budget midfielder, Anton Stach might be the one. Then we move over to a Liverpool player, Ryan Gravenberch, or Birch, however you say his name. 15 points. Of course, had a big game in the Merseyside derby. Played the 490. Scored a very good goal, actually. I still haven't actually seen that goal, but apparently it was a very good goal. Got an assist, 3 bonus points, 14 defensive contributions. Only 5.5 million. I reckon his price might go up potentially, but I guess we'll see. Of course, he got 7 points against Newcastle as well in game week 2. But yeah, Liverpool's fixtures coming up. I mean, Crystal Palace away, you'd expect them to win that. Chelsea away could be a bit tough. You'd expect them to beat Man United, Brentford, and Aston Villa, because, yeah, Aston Villa have had a shocking start this season, but we'll get to them in a minute. And, yeah, Gravenberch, if you're looking for a budget Liverpool midfielder who can maybe chip in with an odd goal here and there, I think he's the one. Moving on to London now with Fulham, Alex Iwobi. Now, yeah, he's worth about 6.5 million. Got 13 points in that game against Brentford in a London derby. Played 79 minutes, got a good goal and an assist, 3 bonus points as well. Not too bad at all for Iwobi. Of course, he last season he was one of their key threats, Iwobi. So yeah, if you're looking for a Fulham player, Iwobi might be the one. My only concern with them is their fixtures coming up. I mean, they've got Aston Villa away might actually not be as bad as it seems because obviously Villa have had a pretty bad start this season. They've only scored 1 goal the entire campaign, which is crazy. So yeah, the Fulham might actually get a result there. But then they've got Bournemouth away, which will be tough. Arsenal at home and Newcastle away. I mean, we might be able to get something against Newcastle, but Arsenal will be tough for them. And then, of course, they've got Wolves in game week 10. So, yeah, they could get a result from there because Wolves have been dreadful as well. But yeah, but Iwobi, I think it's a decent bet. But with Fulham's fixtures, you might want to stay away for a couple of game weeks. And then the final one, he featured last week, Wilson Isidore of Sunderland. And yeah, this guy just seems to be scoring goals for fun. I mean, he got the goal. Of course, Sunderland were down to 10 men for the majority of that game against Aston Villa after Ronaldo stupidly got a red card. But yeah, Isidore played 79 minutes, got a goal, 3 bonus points. Not too bad for him. He's 5.5 million. So if you want if you want to put in a Sunderland player, then I probably would recommend Isidore. And yeah, they got Nottingham Forest away next, which actually might not be a bad game for them considering with Big Ange being in charge and how bad they've a bit meh they've looked Nottingham Forest since Ange has come in. If they still had Nuno, then I'd probably would say stay away from a Sunderland player. But now that they have Big Ange, they might actually have a chance. Sunderland, Man United away. I mean, just depends on what Man United team turns up. You know what I mean? But then they've got Wolves at home, which should definitely be a good 3 points. But then the Chelsea game, that will be pretty tough for Sunderland. And then Everton at home could be a decent game for them. But yeah, I'd say the next 3 fixtures could really be key for Sunderland. Because yeah, Nottingham Forest away with Big Ange in charge, it should be... they could get something there. Of course, they could get something against Man United as well, depending on which Man United turns up. And then they should be beating Wolves at that point. But yeah, that is where we're going to leave this video for today, guys. If you have enjoyed it, feel free to give the video a like and subscribe to the channel if you're new. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.